Here's a quick update on Kaspa for you guys. I haven't made a video on Kaspa in about 2 weeks now, so I wanted to make this update video. Looking at the chart of Kaspa right now, you can see that this descending triangle pattern that we are experiencing, we are touching it multiple times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 4 points of contact. I believe the next time we touch and break out, right? If we break out into about this zone, or maybe even this zone, that's when we're going to see a breakout to newer highs. That's exactly what happened in this previous consolidation zone. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6th time we broke out of the zone, we had a giant green candle, and that's when we actually made the next move up into the 18 to 19 cent range. Now, when we get that next leg up, which will happen in the next couple of weeks, in my opinion, where do we see the price of Kaspa? Well, I think we're going to see Kaspa consolidate at this 1.618 Fibonacci. So around that 25 cent range is where I believe the next leg up is going to be. So something I could see happening is for the next couple of days or weeks, we see more consolidation on these lower levels, and then we see a breakout, and then we see Kaspa's price shoot up to 25 cents or so, and then we could even go a little bit higher, and then we consolidate for the next leg. I remain extremely bullish on Kaspa. It's one of my largest positions. It actually is probably my largest position other than Bitcoin, and looking at this graph, there is basically no concern for me right now. The fact that we're moving sideways in price does not affect my mentality when approaching, like how I trade these coins. This is just part of the market. We need these consolidation zones. We need these times of very little price movement in order to get those larger swings in price movement. That's just kind of how the market works. And as you can see right now, this channel down here, that is kind of our safety zone. If it doesn't, as long as we don't break that channel, I think we're going to be fine. So if we do see maybe a downside, if we break this channel, we go all the way down to 9 cents, I would be a little bit concerned. But in my opinion, there is a very, very low chance of that happening. Kaspa has so much room to grow, so much potential. The upside is immense. I still think we can definitely see $1 this cycle, probably even more, to be honest with you. So my range for Kaspa, right, is anywhere from $1 to 250. Some of you might say that's a little bit too bullish. I think that that's pretty reasonable. I mean, that would, $1 Kaspa would put it at around a $30 billion market cap, which, yeah, you might think, okay, $30 billion, not a lot of coins reach $30 billion, but I truly believe that Kaspa is going to be one of the winners, right? One of the top coins this cycle. It is a proof of work, layer 1. It's scalable. It solves the trilemma. It basically has everything going for it. All it needs is just a little bit more marketing. I mean, it already has this very strong community. Kaspa is probably one of the strongest crypto communities I have ever seen in a project. That is saying a lot, because community is everything for a coin, and Kaspa has one of the strongest communities out there. Kaspa is also constantly developing, right? Its developers are working overtime to get this project up and running. As you can see, they've already completed multiple things. Right now, they're still testing the Rust coding language implementation. Smart contract implementation will obviously be implemented in the future, but I would not be surprised if smart contracts eventually come in the next year or so. There's just too many reasons to be bullish about this coin, right? All of the price action that we've seen is very natural. It's not due to pump and dumps. It's not due to insiders, right, pumping the coins and then they're going to dump on us on the way up. That's not going to happen, because Kaspa was a fair launch, no pre-mine, no ICO coin, which means that there will be no insider dumps in the future, right? And the fact that there's no exchange listings yet, right? Kaspa still has not had any Coinbase listings, Binance listings, Kraken listings, Crypto.com listings. The only centralized exchange that's on right now, I believe, is Uphold, at least in the United States. There's still a ton of exchanges yet to list Kaspa. When Kaspa does eventually get listed on these top tier exchanges, you can basically expect like a 2 to 3x almost instantly, at least the rumor leading up to the listing, right? And right now, there's not really been too many rumors of listings yet, because in order for these exchanges to actually list Kaspa, they actually have to purchase the coin from the open market themselves. It's not like they're allocated the coin. It's not like the Kaspa team is going to pay the exchange to list their token. These exchanges actually have to purchase the coin from the open market, which makes it a lot harder for them to list, which also makes the price action a lot more natural. If you look at something like a KAS network, this is another one of my most bullish coins in the deep end AI sector. When this coin got listed on Coinbase, which was probably like a month ago, 2 months ago now, it basically doubled in value. It went from, I think, like $3 to $4. It went from like $3 to $6, I believe. And now it's consolidating in that 450 range. But the fact that Kaspa does not have any tier 1 listings yet makes me so bullish. This is a logarithmic chart of Kaspa versus Bitcoin, and as you can see, Kaspa and Bitcoin have moved very similarly. This is of course Bitcoin when it first launched, and you can see, you have the same exact price movements and swings in the exact same time frames. This is just absolutely insane, honestly. The similarities of these two coins is absolutely insane, and Kaspa being the quote-unquote Bitcoin killer, it's basically everything that Bitcoin wanted to be, but even better. This just adds a lot more proof to that statement. Of course, it's important to not get married to your bags. As great as Kaspa is as a project, it is not going to overtake Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be the king and will remain the king, in my opinion, for the foreseeable future. But Kaspa has a great chance to take a lot of that market share of Bitcoin away from Bitcoin. And even if it just takes a fraction of that market share, if just a fraction of those people that hold Bitcoin, that like Bitcoin, buy into Kaspa, we are going to see insane amounts of price movement. Bitcoin has a $1.3 trillion market cap. Kaspa can even capture 10% of that, which is quite a bit. Even 5%. 5% would be like a $65 billion market cap. Kaspa would be basically a $2 coin by then. My price predictions for Kaspa have not really changed. I still think in the most bearish case, we could see around a 60 cent to $1 Kaspa. I would say my predictions are probably very conservative in the grand scheme of things. I mean, a lot of people online have been saying, easy $1, easy $2, $3 even, like guaranteed. I like to be very conservative with my predictions, but even very conservatively, I can see a 60 cent to $1 Kaspa very easily. Most likely, I think we're going to see around that $1 to $2.50 range. It's a pretty large range because once you get to those peaks, it's very volatile. Anything can happen, especially when we get full euphoria, maybe early to mid to maybe even late 2025. When we see Bitcoin do another 3x from today's prices, you're going to see people screaming for $10 Kaspa when Kaspa's already at $2. And in the super cycle, of course, 420 Kaspa, that's going to be the all-time high market cap of Cardano, right? So if Kaspa reaches the all-time high market cap of Cardano, which is around like that 90 billion range, then Kaspa will be at a price of $4.20. Do I think this is going to happen? Maybe, probably not, but you never know. And $10, that's a moonshot. Probably not going to happen. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the analysis, guys. This is just my personal analysis, personal take on Kaspa's future price potential. Now, I think we still have so much room to grow. Of course, like I said before, this is where we're targeting. Right now, we're all the way down here. It doesn't matter if you buy 14 cents, 12 cents, 17 cents. If you know we're going to 70 cents, 80 cents, 90 cents, $1, $2 even, what's the point in worrying about what price you're buying Kaspa at? Of course, always buy when there's consolidation, right? Don't buy when it's a straight 5 green candles in a row. That's something that people have learned the hard way. You want to buy when there's consolidation, when there's fear. And the last couple of weeks, we've definitely seen some fear in the eyes of Kaspa holders, right? I've been getting questions actually, what's Kaspa going to do? Are you still bullish on Kaspa? Yes, I am. This is a great project. Nothing has changed. Kaspa is going to do very well. That's going to be it for the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. Discord is coming out soon. I'm still making it, so keep an eye out for that. But I'll see you guys in the next video.